What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fallout 3. I'm going to help the Canterbury Commons here deal with their superhero problem.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The Antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the Mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!" The Antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the Mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
This is the days before Man of Steel dealt with the collateral damage caused by superhero fighting.
Yeah, I guess. There's no one to play with. Everyone is so serious. It really kind of sucks. But the Antagonizer's strong and forceful, and the Mechanist, he's smart and good. They make things fun. Well, exciting anyway. I bet it's awesome to be them. Maybe they'll let me be their sidekick. You mean the superheroes? Yeah, I'll try to watch all of their fights.
We already know where the Antagonizer is, obviously.
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy. I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the Antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the Antagonizer.
So he created the Mechanist, this little kid did.
Well, okay. Say hi to the Mechanist for me.
Several ways we can go about this quest. We can kill one or both, convince one or both to stop. Turns a reward too. There's a way to get all 4 rewards, but they involve, a lot of reverse pickpocketing, going back and forth. I'm gonna do this method to I'm just gonna go for the Mechanist reward. If I want both the suits, I can pickpocket them off of him later. Let's see, where is the patch I'm looking for? There we go. I don't want to fight through all the ants. And because I spoke to that one guy who knew something about her, I can actually use my Lady Killer perk here. Looks like I could use that. I could use Black Widow on the Mechanist if I.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the Antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling Mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars.
But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled.
Once I've finished with that pathetic mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes.
We are unleashing a lunatic out on the wider world, but whatever.
You're wrong. Humans are cruel, hurtful beasts. They can't be saved. We can't be. I can't go back. But I can't keep doing this. I can't be as bad as they were.
Not if someone like you believes in me.
Please, I think I've made some terrible mistakes. If you really think I still have a chance, just let me go. I'll give you the suit. No one ever has to see the Antagonizer again. Just please, let me have another chance. Thank you. I don't know how I can... Just thank you.
I think she just disappears from the game. Now, we're gonna give the Mechanist suit to get him to go on his way.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including.
That looked like a trap terminal written all over it. Knowing what I know about the Robco operating system, I can't help but agree with the writer of that memo there. Having the turrets and the robots tracking my every movement. Disgruntled employee could change the IFF at any point.
Well done. You have defeated the vile Antagonizer, and you've brought back her suit so that we may destroy the last taint of her villainy. Hand it to me, and I'll make sure that no one else can ever bear the mantle of the foul Antagonizer. I can hardly leave it lying around for someone else to find, now can I? The threat of the Antagonizer must be put to an end forever. I must not let her threaten all that humanity holds dear. Even now, twisted souls may seek to continue her legacy.
Could say the same thing for the Mechanist suit with hindsight bias.
Excellent. The evil taint of the Antagonizer will never darken the land again. Now that the Antagonizer is taken care of, Canterbury Commons is safe. And for your loyal assistance, I'm honored to present you with this laser pistol, crafted from my last loyal robot assistant. May it guide you well. But the Mechanist cannot rest. Not while there's evil afoot in the wasteland. Farewell.
Not sure why we really lost Karma there. Now see, I could kill him and take both the suits, but I don't think he deserves that. I will come back later and probably steal both suits from him. If you follow him out of here, he ends up going to the that grate outside the Antagonizer's lair. That's where he stands the rest of the game, provided no Deathclaw or something kills him. completely max out any of these because I don't want to make those skill books useless. But I do want to make it to where I can open any lock or terminal with mentats or a article of clothing or whatnot. Trusty dog. Stuck on a conveyor belt. Fission batteries are mostly just vendor fodder here. Whereas in New Vegas, they were endless Sierra Madre chips. Make sure I got all the scrap metal out of this place. So I have to start watching what I bobby pins here. Getting pretty low. One more skill book in here. I thought there was. That grenade might have blasted it somewhere. That's probably the case. Let's go turn this in. Tell the townsfolk and disappoint that little kid.
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything. When I can find time for it, sure. In the gardening business, it's the personal touches that make all the difference. Anyway, welcome to town. Don't cause trouble. Threats of violent justice, so on, so forth. You look like you know the drill.
Hi. How are you today?
Bye. With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure? In that case, I'm sure you'll find it was Providence that brought you here. Why, have a talk with any trader in town, and I'm sure you'll find just the thing you didn't even realize you needed. That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you. Be back soon, and bring more caps.
Yes? Bye.
I thought he was going to voice his displeasure at our resolution. This is probably the Mechanist's former bed.